All right, let's see what the headlines are across Nigeria. And I'm beginning this morning with This Nigeria. This Nigeria is the first, and it says 5 PDP governors absent as Atiku launches campaign in Uyo. Bode George, they are joking. We are waiting. That's what that statement is credited to PDP elder statesman Bode George. All right, that's This Nigeria. Daily Trust says race to presidency. Atiku unveils agenda, pledges jobs, poverty eradication, and others. Okay, join the rescue winning team. Okowa, Tambowal, Ayu, others urge voters. All right, and Wike, 4 other governors absent. A PDP crisis will soon be over. Duyediri is a governor of Bayelsa State is quoted as saying that. That's the Daily Trust. Okay, from there, let's go to the Punch newspaper. The Punch newspaper says Atiku campaign, PDP governors hit Uyo with 15 private jets. Okay, Atiku campaign, PDP governors hit Uyo with 15 private jets. Wike, Otom, Makinde, 2 others absent as party begins 2023 electioneering. And Omatseye holds South-South stakeholders meeting in Uyo. Diri Udom pledge support. All right. And Ayu appeals to aggrieved governors, says the party needs everyone to rescue Nigeria. That's the issues on the Punch newspaper. From there, let's go to The Nation. The Nation newspaper, PDP is party of termites. Can't return to power, says Tinubu. All right. The Nation newspaper says PDP is party of termites. Can't return to power, says Tinubu. That's what the Nation newspaper has in there. All right. From there, let's go to the Daily Times. The Daily Times says there is no alternative to APC victory in 2023. It's the president saying that, Buhari saying that. That's Daily Times. He said there is no alternative to APC victory in 2023. And it says inaugurates APC Women Presidential Campaign Committee and new hope for Nigerians has come. That's what Tinubu said. You see all that on the front page of the Daily Times. From there, let's go to Nigeria News Direct. Nigeria News Direct says, after 8 months, reps ASU raise hope for strike suspension. Strike to end in few days. Speaker Gbajabiamila is quoted as saying that. And we have seen lights at the end of the tunnel. ASU is saying this. All right? That's what the News Direct has. And that's quite interesting. This news will interest a lot of Nigerians. All right? First News is next. And it says, glimmer of hope. We can end strike in few days. ASU is quoted as saying this. Expresses readiness to return to classrooms immediately. Says we'll sign deal in couple of days. That's First News there. From there, let's go to Blueprint. Blueprint newspaper says 2023, women are APC's most loyal supporters, Buhari declares. Warns party, Tinubu against Abuja-based campaigns. And in the PDP party of termites, Tinubu is saying this. It says Dogara, Babachi imposters, not APC members. That's what, is on the front page of the Blueprint newspaper. All right, from there, let's go to Business Day, which is the last one we're looking at right now. Internet price hike threatens Nigeria's broadband penetration. Internet price hike threatens Nigeria's broadband penetration. Recall that the cost of data had increased about a month or sometime recently. Okay, let's look at the issues now. We'll start with the political issues. The PDP campaign was formally launched yesterday in Uyo, and it has been on most of the papers here. Atiku promising, jobs, poverty, eradication, and others, and all of that. But one of the most obvious things is that 5 governors who are supposed to be present to show that, okay, we are ready for this campaign, are not there.
Yeah, we didn't see Wike there, we didn't see Ikpeazu there, we didn't see Autumn, we didn't see Makinde. And it's interesting that then, of course, we didn't see Bode George. Bode George was not there. They held a meeting sometime in the past week where a number of heavyweights of the PDP visited with the governor of Rivers State. And there was a sense that calm was coming because since then, Wike has tamped down his rhetoric. And you would think that there was a light at the end of the tunnel because those who went to the meeting said that they had heard Wike's grievances and they were going to resolve it. But then there was an extraordinary meeting of the party a couple of days ago, and then they resolved that Ayu was not going to be removed. So which means that the big plank there in the grievances of Wike had not been resolved. So we are seeing that they have flagged off their campaign and they are running with a divided house. And how this is going to really affect the fortunes of the party is yet to be seen. But they just said they are jokers. That let's wait what they will do. You have the East. You have Ikpeazu in the East, and from the fact that the Enugu State governor played a role in determining that the presidential candidate should come from the South, shows that he also is not in league, even though he has not come out with any stridency.
Yeah. But recall that he hosted the meeting.
He hosted the meeting. That's what I'm saying. Recently. So we see that the East is a very important part of the PDP.
Yes.
They cannot win an election without sweeping the Southeast. It's not just possible for them. Now the Southeast seems to be very questionable for PDP, especially with the momentum of the Labour Party candidate in the Southeast, where it comes from. It looks like even in the Southeast now, they are seeing it as though it is a collective mission that they have to rally around Peter Obi. So what is going on now is that the Southeast, no matter how the PDP presidential candidate wants to sugarcoat it, has been compromised as a stronghold of the party. Now, Rivers belongs to another key part of their strategy. For them not to have Wike, the governor of Rivers, on their side, may put the Labour Party also in play in Rivers. It is not to say that Rivers will not give a good chunk of his votes to Atiku, but from what we are seeing, Atiku is not going to mobilize for the PDP. And his silence may just be
Wike.
That, the silence may just indicate that this state is a toss-up. So APC may now want to put his fish there and say, what can we do to make it interesting in the general sweepstakes of the elections? Now, of course, you have states like Oyo, which from the going of things is not even in play. Atiku does not seem to be in play there. It should have been in play in Benue, but it looks like with the relationship that Autumn has with him, it's not going to work with him. And then you have the factor of the cleric who is running for governor in Benue. Hyacinth Alia, who is seen as a force, a momentum on his own. It's like being in the East, in Benue. So it is going to be a very difficult way to run for PDP to say, okay, we are going to run without. I mean, because some people have said it that we can win without Wike. Well, it is a story that will determine a few months.
The point there is, those who are watching, sometimes political statements made could mean something else different from what it really is.
Yes.
But anyone who says, well, we can do without Wike at this time, may not be seeing it from the way others are seeing it, because you analyzed the Southeast just now. Now, Abia and Enugu State are the only substantive PDP states.
Yes.
The two governors, you cannot put pen to paper to say they are with Atiku, as it is. Good. Imo State and Ebonyi State are APC states.
Yes.
Then Anambra State is Abga. So the point there is that...
And the Abga keeps insisting that it's not going to work for Obi, and that they know Obi when he was governor, and that it was the mediocre governor when he was there, and that he has no landmark achievement. And it looks like those people who are supporting Obi in the Southeast and even in South. They're not really interested in whether Obi performs or not. They know that the man is a no performer. But that they just want him because they don't want somebody else.
What we have even seen in the case of Abga has been this subtle arrangement between the party and the party as Abga and the party at the national.
Yes.
In such a way that when it comes to presidential elections,
yes,
they tend to support the national party and
yes, and then
keep their base,
yes,
so they can keep their base.
Yes.
When it comes to state senator and senate rep and all of that, they maintain the Abga colors. But when it comes to the presidential, they seem to give it to whichever party is in power.
Yeah, the reason is that Abga does not want to share his glory with anyone, and the best way to do it is to always partner with the opposition.
At the center.
Yes, the center becomes a favorite opposition. They become loyal opposition.
Exactly. All right. Well, 2023 will be quite interesting as we get along. Let's see how the game is just starting, and we'll see how these things pan out as we get along. But all the same, the candidate of the presidential candidate of the PDP, Atiku Abubakar, has always said that all the issues will be resolved. But we certainly wait to see how it goes. APC they put their house in order, and every day the boxes are being checked as they move along. So we wait to see how all of these will pan out, and let them all hit the field so Nigerians can make their choices from Obi to Atiku to Kwankwaso to Tinubu and the others. Let's see how it goes. It's quite interesting.